During the party, our friends started teasing, asking when Kobe and I were finally going to get married. Feet apart. By the end of the night, only Kobe, Sophie, her new fiancé Alex, and I remained. Sophie pulled me into a tight hug, whispering in my ear, "Jennifer, whatever you do, don't settle for less than you deserve." I hugged her back, my voice light. "I won't." After we waved them off, I turned to get into Kobe's car. He was staring at his phone, not even looking up. "Lola's working late at the office. Her phone died, so she can't get a ride. I'm going to pick her up." "Okay," I said, my hand already in my purse. The moment he'd said Lola, my fingers had instinctively opened the rideshare app. As if on cue, a car was confirmed just as he finished his sentence. He finally looked up at me. "You had a bit to drink tonight. Get home safe and rest up. I'm leaving now." Was all I said. As his car pulled away from the curb, I took a few quick steps back to avoid breathing in his exhaust fumes. A moment later, my phone buzzed with a voice message from him. Normally, I would have fumbled for my earbuds, eager to hear his voice. Tonight, I couldn't be bothered. I just let the app transcribe it. "I'll head back right after I drop her off. Don't overthink it." That was new. He'd never bothered with reassurances before when he ditched me for Lola. I typed back a single reply. "Okay." The chat bubble showed he was typing, then it disappeared. He sent nothing. I didn't really care. Ever since I'd made my decision, a strange sense of peace had settled over me. Before, the thought of Lola, Kobe's childhood friend, had me tied in knots of anxiety and insecurity. She had turned me into someone I didn't recognize. I'd lost count of the number of hysterical fights we'd had about her. And every time, he'd just watch me with those cold, detached eyes. "When are you going to stop? I see Lola as a sister. Her parents trusted me to look after her, that's all. I gave her a job at the company because she's qualified. Stop being so paranoid. If that's what you want to believe, there's nothing I can do." The same lines, over and over. I could recite them by heart. 03. I went home but didn't wait up for Kobe. I just went to sleep. As expected, he never came home. I knew he wouldn't. A message pinged on my phone in the morning. "Lola's power went out last night. I stayed to help her fix it. Got late. Didn't want to wake you." Another ping. "I got a room at a hotel. Didn't stay at her place." He was always so brazenly honest about it, never hiding anything about Lola. He seemed to think that as long as he told me the facts, he'd done his part. My phone buzzed again. "Booked us a table at that restaurant you love. Dinner tonight." That was his classic move. An explanation, followed by a treat. Whether I accepted his peace offering or not, he would consider the matter closed. As long as he felt he'd explained himself, I was expected to drop it. So many times, I tried to push, to scream that we needed to actually talk things through, but the look in his eyes always said the same thing. He just didn't get it. He saw me as a petulant child throwing a tantrum. And so, more often than not, I was the one who swallowed my hurt, plastering on a smile and playing the part of the mature, understanding girlfriend just to please him. I replied, "Sounds good." Kobe could handle spicy food, but he didn't enjoy it. He would never suggest that place on his own. I should have been thrilled. Instead, all I felt was a profound emptiness. 04. I knew better than to expect Kobe to pick me up, so I called a car myself. And, once again, my instincts were right. On the way to the Szechuan restaurant, we passed by his office building. And there he was. I watched from my car window as Kobe, a faint smile on his face, shielded Lola's head with his hand as she slipped into the passenger seat of his car. A cold certainty washed over me. I unlocked my phone. Sure enough, a series of new messages were there. "Lola's joining us for dinner. She's been working so hard lately, hasn't had a decent meal in days. She doesn't like spicy food. We'll go to that Szechuan place another time, I promise. I've booked a different restaurant. Sending you the new address now." I switched off the screen and told the driver to continue to the original destination. Kobe had already cancelled our reservation, so I had to wait in line. The place was packed. It took an hour before I was seated. My phone buzzed incessantly in my purse, but I ignored it, focusing only on the food. The spice was so authentic it brought tears to my eyes. But it was a good burn. A cleansing one. Only after I'd paid the bill did I finally take out my phone. As I suspected, it was flooded with over a dozen missed calls and messages from him. "Are you there yet? Are you throwing a fit again? I told you I'd take you next time. Lola has a sensitive stomach. She can't eat spicy food. You're practically her sister-in-law. Can't you be a little more understanding? Now she feels so guilty she can't even eat. Get over here, now." The same old script. But it was more than we had texted each other in the last month combined. 05. On the way home, I found myself wondering what had made me fall for Kobe in the first place. I think it was that rainy afternoon. He was trying to launch his startup and had just been rejected by an investor for the 20th time. My boss had just sent back my design draft for the 35th revision. We both ducked into the same coffee shop to escape a sudden thunderstorm and just started talking. It was awkward at first, just small talk to fill the silence. But by the time the rain stopped, we had clicked. After that, getting together felt like the most natural thing in the world. I never believed in love at first sight. It always seemed too shallow, an emotion without foundation, destined to fade as quickly as it appeared. Yet, for 6 years with Kobe, I often thought I was one of the lucky ones, that I'd found my soulmate in a chance encounter. But thinking back now, were these 6 years truly a story of mutual love, or was it just me, procrastinating on the inevitable breakup? 06. Sophie took me out for drinks. With wedding planning about to consume their lives, she wanted one last night to just relax before the chaos began. She's a lightweight, and it didn't take long for her to get tipsy. But even then, she was slurring, insisting she had to get me home safely first. I felt a bittersweet pang. My best friend, drunk off her ass, was still putting me first. Kobe, on the other hand, would always choose Lola over me. "It's okay," I soothed her. "I'm staying at your place tonight. We can go home together." I'd moved out of Kobe's place for a few days, needing space to untangle the mess of our relationship in my head. With Alex out of town on a business trip, Sophie had insisted I come stay with her and keep her company during her last few days of freedom. When we got back to her apartment, I helped her onto the sofa. She mumbled, her words thick, "Jennifer, if something's broken, you throw it away. Don't force it." She's known me for over a decade. Even if I never said a word, she could read the turmoil inside me. I smiled and stroked her hair. Just then, my phone lit up with a message from Kobe. "Are you done with your tantrum? When are you coming back? Come home and I'll take you to that Szechuan place. How about that?" Yuri, a grown woman, Jennifer. Running away when you're upset isn't the answer. Do you really think this is mature? For the first time, I didn't reply. The next morning, I woke up to Sophie's coffee brewing and a clear head. No more overthinking, no more waiting, just a quiet resolve to end things cleanly. I texted Kobe, "Let's meet at the park, 10 a.m. I have something to say." He replied 5 minutes later, finally done being dramatic. "Fine, but I have to pick up Lola at 11, so make it quick." Typical. Even in the end, Lola was a priority. The break up the park was quiet, sunlight filtering through the trees. Kobe arrived 10 minutes late, scrolling through his phone as he walked over. "What's so important you couldn't say over text?"